short study on the ancient text from the Nag Hammadi Library called the Exegesis on the Soul. First, the Exegesis on the Soul appears to be a Jewish Christian text. This can be understood from the many times the Exegesis on the Soul quotes from both the Hebrew Scriptures and the Christian New Testament. The text describes the fall of the soul. Now we need to ask ourselves, what is the soul? The soul has many meanings in the Bible, however it is never used as an eternal or immortal part of man. In fact, it is used in the opposite way, always relating to mortal life which is destructible. Sometimes the soul is used collectively for a group of people in some parts of the Bible. Genesis chapter 14 and verse 21, Genesis chapter 23 and verse 8, Jeremiah 48 and verse 6. In the Exegesis on the soul is used collectively for the nation of Israel who have gone astray, fallen away. This is the fall of the soul. This helps us when it comes to understanding the Exegesis on the soul from the Nag Hammadi Library. The text is not speaking about an immortal soul that has fallen to earth and is now trapped in matter. No, it is speaking allegorically about the nation of Israel. This can be seen at the end of the document. Certainly Israel would not have been visited in the first place to be brought out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, if it had not sighed to God and wept for the oppression of its labours. Just skipping here Psalm 6, which it quotes from, and we'll read the next verse. If we repent, truly God will aid us, he who is long-suffering and abundantly merciful, to whom is the glory for ever and ever. Amen. Here at the end of the text we find a clear understanding of who the soul is in the Exegesis on the soul. It is the nation of Israel, used collectively as the soul in the text, which is speaking allegorically about the nation of Israel using symbolic language. The we of the text could be the spiritual Israel called the church, as the text is addressing a group, calling them to repentance. The word soul is used as a personification of a woman. This female figure is the wife of God, who has fallen into prostitution. In the Bible the same is recorded about Israel. She is also personified as a woman, who again is the wife of God, fallen into prostitution. Therefore, the personification of the soul as an allegorical interpretation of the falling away of Israel into sin. It is also compared to the fall of Sophia or Solomon, who is wisdom personified. The unfaithful adulterers in the text, the Exegesis on the soul, would be the nations around Israel with whom Israel had political dealings with. The soul, being female, has a womb and gives birth to an offspring. Collectively, the people of Israel as a nation are described as a woman in the Bible. The men of the nation were even known to give birth, as Psalm 7 demonstrates. Psalm 7 verse 14, Look, he that is pregnant with what is hurtful, and he has conceived trouble and is bound to give birth to falsehood. As long as she was alone with the Father, she was virgin and in form androgynous. The term virgin. Often the term virgin is used in connection with cities, places, or peoples. Reference is made to the virgin or the virgin daughter of my people. Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 17. As well as of Israel. Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 4 and verse 21. Amos chapter 5 and verse 2 of the tribe of Judah. Lamentations chapter 1 and verse 15. The sense of this figurative use appears to be that the various peoples or locations thus referred to either had not been seized and ravished by foreign conquerors, or at one time enjoyed an unconquered state like a virgin. The term androgynous means both male and female. Being both male and female in that Israel is the wife of God, and she is also called the sons of Israel in many times in the Bible. So that makes Israel the soul androgynous, being both male and female at the same time. The purpose of the exegesis on the soul is to teach that the soul is a woman which fell from perfection into prostitution, and that the Father will elevate her again to her original perfect state. This reminds us of what Paul says in Romans, where he says that ignorance in part has happened to Israel until the fullness of the Gentiles comes in.